Hi, George. First, I got to get to a little business. I haven't mailed your autographed copy of your aunt's book to you yet, but it will be there.
Okay.
I promise.
That
when
is
you get back to
okay.
LA.
All
I
right.
don't think you'd see it anyway because it was going to, your attention. But I wanted to talk if I can maybe eke an extra minute here out of why this Coast audience is such a tight knit family, and how important this family is to what you're doing with paranormal dating. It won't take me long. I'll try and be concise.
Okay.
Although some of the some of the trolls out there criticize my being concise, so to speak, but there's a chemical that the brain emits called oxytocin that binds mothers to their children in childbirth. It's the chemical that's responsible for having an abused wife go back to her abuser time and time again. It forms a bond, a psychic bond, not just a chemical bond. When there's stories, happy stories, that generates oxytocin. Your audience is tied at the hip. We all are. I mean, when I hear Annie from Alabama and her belief that something goofy is going on, with her money, or Bill from Hartford and his personal demons on what happened with his room after his dad's death in him, and Jeff from Culver City, he's real special according to the.
You got them all down.
Well, I think we all do. We all do out here. But where it comes in is that, I've got all of the bells and whistles at paranormal dating, and they have not once have they edited or failed to approve anything that I wanted to post. I had one girl kind of claim it was my own personal psychic manifesto.
Yeah, and it's ParaNormalDate.com, Gary, not date.
ParaNormalDate.com, you got it. I've got the membership, but I'm trying. My perfect date is, if astrologically speaking, would be Marilyn Monroe, and of course you know that you have Marilyn Monroe's exact chart. So statistically speaking, with the number of people from coast to coast that are on there should be about 7 or 8 female-type minds that have your exact chart. That's one of the reasons I leverage. Every time I call coast to coast, it's an experiment in intention and in astrology. And we are all tied together because of the emotion that your guests bring.
Yes.
We live it. We breathe it. I understand the grid. I understand the harm the GMOs does. That the chemical companies, Pfizer, the vaccines, just go right down the list. They're all controlled by the same cabal. The same people that have blocked the electric grid are blocking GMO labeling, that are blocking doing something about NSA spying. Spying. It's the same cabal that's entrenched in both political parties. Who are they? They're the ones that passed TPP that could drop the other foot on us at any time. But when we're reaching out through paranormal dating, and there's so many non-listeners on ParaNormalDate.com, that as your audience grows, we can connect. I can ask somebody what their birth sign is. I can do a chart. I can do their numerology. Now, their astrology part still isn't working. God help them. They're struggling like crazy. You know how that is when you tried to get the coast-to-coast app running for Androids.
Yeah.
You know how many false starts you had?
Took a long time.
They're working on it. First, I thought they were going to give up on it. They haven't. But it's not easy, folks. I've worked on big supercomputers, neural networks, artificially intelligent mainframes, the biggest in the world. And this stuff, even if you're good, is not easy. But we can connect in little groups of 8. Wouldn't you feel sorry for me, George, if I had 7 women with Marilyn Monroe's mind and their mental patterns?
I'd feel so sorry for you, Gary, if you had 7 Marilyn Monroes. So sorry.
But guess what? You would be compatible with them too at another level. And if I actually do get maybe 2, maybe 3 that match perfectly, maybe we could get you in one of our small little intention groups. And then maybe we can find an autistic child with that same pattern and focus some intention on that child, or a veteran coming back with post-traumatic stress disorder that's also in our little group. And just our little group, just at a set time, 2 or 3 minutes a day, concentrate on some form of positive energy. There's so much good that small groups of 3 to 8 can accomplish. Remember, the Bible said, when more than 2 are gathered in my name, I don't care what religion you are. I don't care if Bill rejects religion out of hand. He's part of the family. How strongly can I disagree with a brother that's in my family? I can't. Your audience can't. You and I are connected. The audience is connected. I think I'm a little more connected to you. I just wish God didn't pull that practical joke on me when I was trying to find a Marilyn Monroe, and he gave me George Norrie instead. Wonderful.
Well, hey, he did the best he could, Gary. He did. Hey, thank you for calling. You're one of the astute ones. I really appreciate what.
Yeah.